Bamidbar, chapter 15. Yehovah said to Moshe, "Tell the people of Israel, when you have come into the land where you are going to live, which I am giving to you, and want to make an offering by fire to Yehovah, a burnt offering or sacrifice to fulfill a special vow, or to be a voluntary offering, or at your designated times to make a fragrant aroma for Yehovah, then whether it comes from the herd or from the flock, the person bringing the offering is to present Yehovah with a grain offering consisting of 2 quarts of fine flour mixed with 1 quart of olive oil and 1 quart of wine for the drink offering. This is what you are to prepare with the burnt offering or for each lamb sacrificed. For a ram, prepare 1 gallon of fine flour mixed with 1 1/3 quarts of olive oil, while for the drink offering you are to present 1 1/3 quarts of wine as a fragrant aroma for Yehovah. When you prepare a bull as a burnt offering, as a sacrifice to fulfill a special vow, or as peace offerings for Yehovah, there is to be presented with the bull a grain offering of 1.5 gallons of fine flour mixed with 2 quarts of olive oil. For the drink offering, present 2 quarts of wine for an offering made by fire, a fragrant aroma for Yehovah. Do it this way for each bull, ram, male, lamb, or kid. For as many animals as you prepare, do this for each one, regardless of how many animals there are. Every citizen is to do these things in this way when presenting an offering made by fire as a fragrant aroma for Yehovah. If a foreigner stays with you, or whoever may be with you through all your generations, and he wants to bring an offering made by fire as a fragrant aroma for Yehovah, he is to do the same as you. For this community there will be the same law for you as for the foreigner living with you. This is a permanent regulation through all your generations. The foreigner is to be treated the same way before Yehovah as yourselves. This same Torah and standard of judgment will apply to both you and the foreigner living with you." Yehovah said to Moshe, "Speak to the people of Israel. Tell them, when you enter the land where I am bringing you and eat bread produced in the land, you are to set aside a portion as a gift for Yehovah. Set aside from your first dough a cake as a gift. Set it aside as you would set aside a portion of the grain from the threshing floor. From your first dough you will give Yehovah a portion as a gift through all your generations. If by mistake you fail to observe all these mitzvot that Yehovah has spoken to Moshe, yes, everything that Yehovah has ordered you to do through Moshe, from the day Yehovah gave the order and onward through all your generations, then, if it was done by mistake by the community and was not known to them, the whole community is to offer 1 young bull for a burnt offering as a fragrant aroma to Yehovah, with its grain and drink offerings in keeping with the rule, and 1 male goat as a sin offering. The Cohen is to make atonement for the whole community of the people of Israel, and they will be forgiven because it was a mistake, and they have brought their offering, an offering made by fire, to Yehovah, and their sin offering before Yehovah for their mistake. The whole community of the people of Israel will be forgiven. Likewise, the foreigner staying with them, because for all the people it was a mistake. If an individual sins by mistake, he is to offer a female goat in its first year as a sin offering. The Cohen will make atonement before Yehovah for the person who makes a mistake by sinning inadvertently. He will make atonement for him, and he will be forgiven, no matter whether he is a citizen of Israel or a foreigner living with them. You are to have 1 law for whoever it is that does something wrong by mistake. But an individual who does something wrong intentionally, whether a citizen or a foreigner, is blaspheming Yehovah. That person will be cut off from his people, because he has had contempt for the word of Yehovah and has disobeyed his command. that person will be cut off completely. His offense will remain with him. While the people of Israel were in the desert, they found a man gathering wood on Shabbat. Those who found him gathering wood brought him to Moshe, Aharon, and the whole congregation. They kept him in custody because it had not yet been decided what to do to him. Then Yehovah said to Moshe, "This man must be put to death. The entire community is to stone him to death outside the camp." So the whole community brought him outside the camp, and threw stones at him until he died, as Yehovah had ordered Moshe. Maftir. Yehovah said to Moshe, "Speak to the people of Israel, instructing them to make, through all their generations, tzitziot on the corners of their garments, and to put with the tzitzit on each corner a blue thread. It is to be a tzitzit for you to look at, and thereby remember all of Yehovah's mitzvot, and obey them, so that you won't go around wherever your own heart and eyes lead you to prostitute yourselves. But it will help you remember and obey all my mitzvot and be holy for your God. I am Yehovah, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt in order to be your God. I am Yehovah, your God."